Hey, it's time for another story. Today's story is Millions of Cats. Quick shout out to Sawyer. I know you love this book, so sit back with the rest. I'll grab my glasses and we'll get started. Once upon a time, there was a very old man and a very old woman. They lived in a nice, clean house that had flowers all around it, except where the door was. But they couldn't be happy because they were very lonely. If only we had a cat, sighed the very old woman. A cat? Asked the very old man. Yes, a sweet little fluffy cat, said the very old woman. I'll get you a cat, my dear, said the very old man. And he set out over the hills to look for one. He climbed over the sunny hills, he trudged through the cool valleys, he walked a long, long time, and at last he came to a hill, which was quite covered with cats. Cats here, cats there, cats and kittens everywhere, hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. Oh, cried the old man joyfully, now I can choose the prettiest cat and take it home with me. So he chose one. It was white. But just as he was about to leave, he saw another all black and white, just as pretty as the first one. So he took that one too. But then he saw a fuzzy gray kitten way over here, which was every bit as pretty as the others, so he took it too. And now he saw one way down in a corner, which he thought too lovely to leave behind, so he took this one too. And just then, over here, the very old man found a little kitten which was black and very beautiful. Oh, it would be a shame to leave that one, said the very old man, so he took it with him. And now over there he saw a cat that was brown and yellow stripes like a baby tiger. Oh, I simply must take that one, cried the very old man, and he did. So it happened that every time the very old man looked up, he saw another cat that was so pretty he could not bear to leave it, and before he knew it, he had chosen them all. And so he went back over the sunny hills and down through the cool valleys to show his pretty kittens to the very old woman. It was very funny to see those hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of cats all following him. They came to a pond. Mew, mew, we're thirsty, cried the hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. Well, here's a great deal of water, said the very old man, and each cat took one sip of water, and the pond was gone. Mew, mew, now we are hungry, said the hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. There's much grass on the hills, said the very old man. So each cat ate one mouthful of grass, and there was not a blade left. Pretty soon the very old woman saw them coming. My dear, she cried, what are you doing? I asked for one little cat, and what do I see? Cats here, cats there, cats and kittens everywhere. You've brought hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. We can never feed them all, said the very old woman. They will eat us out of house and home. I never thought of that, said the very old man. What shall we do? The very old woman thought for a while and then said, I know. We will let the cats decide which one we should keep." "Oh, yes," said the very old man, and he called to the cats. "Which one of you is the prettiest?" I am, no, I am, no, I'm the prettiest, I am, me, no, I am, cried the hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of voices, for each cat thought he himself was the prettiest. And then they began to quarrel and fight. They bit and scratched and clawed each other and made such a great noise that the very old man and the very old woman ran into the house as fast as they could. They did not like such quarreling, but after a while the noise stopped, and the very old man and the very old woman peeped out the window to see what had happened, but they could not see a single cat. "I think they must have eaten each other all up," said the very old woman. "It's too bad." "But look," said the very old man, and he pointed to a bunch of high grass. In it sat one frightened little kitten. They went out and picked it up. It was very thin and scraggly. "Poor little kitty," said the very old woman. "Dear little kitty," said the very old man. "How does it happen that you were not eaten up with all of those hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of cats?" "Oh, I'm just a very homely little cat," said the kitten. "So when you asked who was the prettiest, I didn't say anything. So nobody bothered about me." They took the kitten into the house, where the very old woman gave it a warm bath and brushed its fur until it was all soft and shiny. Every day they gave it plenty of milk, and soon it grew to be nice and plump. "And it is a very pretty cat after all," said the very old woman. "It's the most beautiful cat in the whole world," said the very old man. "I ought to know, for I have seen hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats, and not one was as pretty as this one." And that's the end. I hope you liked our story. Come on back tomorrow, we'll have another one.